tryna find a way out of townships.
Hey, you. Stop. Put the polony down. Put the archer down. Listen to me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm back. Exactly. Like I never left. Welcome to another episode of Under the Effing Sun. I am your host, as usual, Mangoba T. Kumalo. And the T always stands for talkative. I'm here with a couple of 20-something-year-olds. I don't care who they are, but they want you to know them. So let's get into it. Thank you.
Dango. What's up? Emakhaya. Gama ubantu Chwili, Hlathi, Ulisa. Kwana yaseVutha.
Yeah.
Guys, Bantu the drama. Hi guys, it's your girl Feeler. Welcome back. Oh my
What's your first time on the podcast, by the way?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, it is.
So- it is. Welcome home, guys.
Hola manina. It's your favorite person on your screen, Debochon, and welcome back to our returning subscribers and our new subscribers. Welcome, Chomi. Hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you're not gonna regret it.
Dango.
Exactly. And once again, we're all here at Vocal Lounge Podcast Studio in Ferndale, Randburg. You're more than welcome to come through, rent the space out, drop your little podcast. I'm sure it's going to be a little bit fun, but nothing's going to be more fun than this.
No.
Actually, so, I mean, you can come in, but just not on my time. Just not on my time.
Oh, wait.
Today, as I said, we're a bunch of 20-something-year-olds talking about anything under the sun. And today, what's under the sun is a little bit, yeah, guys, I don't even know what I can say. Yeah, magunzima, because I felt that this was a topic that we needed to talk about. There needs to be a rhetoric about it because I've been hearing about it. So today, what's under the sun is, should the South African National Register for Sex Offenders be made fully accessible and fully, should it be made fully accessible to the public or not? Because currently it is not. Going off of that information, right at the top of the card, I'm going to say yes. What does everybody else say? One by one. Let's go.
Yes or no answer. Right?
Yes and yes, yes or no.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna say yes too.
Okay.
It's a yes,
Say yes.
darling.
It's like it has to be.
A little bit boring. Nobody's opposing us, but that's good. That's good. That's good.
Shows you have morals. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's what makes sense.
Before I school you and educate you, what do you think the Register for Sex Offenders is? If you don't have a vision, what do you think it is just right now?
Okay, so I basically just think it's like a list
Yeah.
of all the people who have been
Yeah, who
convicted
have been
of
convicted.
Okay.
sex
Been sex
offenses
offenders.
in South Africa.
Sex offenders.
Okay.
It's a list of sex offenders.
Okay.
Was it like your pedos, your...
Yes.
Jeffrey
Bunch of-
Epstein.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so the textbook definition, right? A sex offender registry is a government database that tracks individuals convicted of sexual offenses containing their personal details, conviction types, and
Everything.
locations, primarily to protect vulnerable populations like children and the mentally disabled by restricting offenders from working with them. Now, that's a little bit. I know we can joke and say it's just a bunch of pedos who's been arrested, but it's that list has got to be heavy. And why I want to talk about that list today is because in other countries, well, I'm gonna be honest, the USA is the shining example of what a national register for sex offenses should look like. Like
Yes.
it's made fully public to the point where you can get on the website and you can search in your
and
area
it's
how many sex offenders
are.
live
Yeah.
next to you.
Yeah.
You don't need any type of
That's
That's how it
clearance.
should be.
Big ups.
Do you think that's how it
Yeah,
should be?
that's how it should be. Like,
Okay.
I mean, why should it be like a privacy? I mean, why should they hide
Bro,
their
I
names?
feel like
How are we gonna feel safe?
this.
What? Okay, sorry, cut you.
that-
But what would you categorize as a sexual offense? Like, just give me an example. Would it be rape? Like, what's the? I know it's broad, but what is a sex offense in your head? Because we have physical sex offenses, then we have things that don't pass that, like maybe
Okay.
harassment. What do you think a sexual offense is?
harassment, Rape. What else?
I mean, rape, obviously, right?
Obviously, yes.
And then
top of the list.
harassment. Honey, harassment, that means you could have gone far.
Yes.
And that means you are.
You have the potential.
Yeah.
Yeah, the potential.
You have
Okay.
the potential
okay,
to get
okay.
there.
You deserve to be on that list.
You're
Okay.
a pervert.
Okay.
if I can say
Literally.
Yeah,
that.
basically.
Literally, like,
Basically.
Okay.
and how are we supposed to feel safe around you?
And I just feel like the secrecy of
Their names,
the
it
list,
just doesn't make sense for me. Like, why?
it protects
Okay.
like the
Why?
perpetrators more than the
Yeah, and that's why they
victims.
keep on. Like, I feel like that's why they keep on doing that
Okay.
because people don't know them.
Right,
But if
right,
you
right,
live
right.
with
Yeah,
those
you don't know if
people
somebody down the street from
Yeah,
you is
what
a
if
registered
they're
sex
around
offender or
me
not.
and
And
Okay.
yeah.
they are sex offenders?
Okay, let
How are we
me
gonna
let me clarify, ne? The South African National Register for Sex Offenders is not public. However, there is a register, right? It's just that we can't, it's not one click away for the normal
Yeah.
population. We can't just go on there, search Tabo from down the street.
Yeah.
Does he,
Yeah.
Is he shady?
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is he shaky or not?
You just can't.
So-
do that.
Going into that, I want to ask you a question. Should we make precious equipment? Should we make the National Register for Sex Offenders in South Africa fully public, or should we limit it to certain conditions? Because it is public in a sense, but it's available to people like employers and
Yeah,
law
I
enforcement.
understand.
For us, the normal 20-year-old, 30-year-old, doesn't matter. It's not available to us.
Yeah.
So there's a process. Should it be made fully accessible down to ground level, or should we keep it there by employment and the cops?
I think we should keep
Public
it there.
down
Honest,
level.
I think we should keep it
Why?
there.
Why? Tell me
I'd
why.
say
I'll tell you why.
because-
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd say because the secrecy of it, like right, like I said, protects the perpetrators more than the victims.
Okay.
And it kind of gives like repeat offenders
Okay.
a chance to do it again.
Yeah.
Because no one knows, literally.
Fair enough. Nobody
Yeah.
but law enforcement and
Knows, you know,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
when I'm away from them, like how do they know what's inside?
right. Okay.
To add on top of that, I feel like it's very important for people to know because most of us stay in communities where we're always together. Like if I'm not there, I know I can leave my child next door.
Right. And
Yeah.
you don't know.
And I don't know those families.
You don't know beyond a reasonable
Yeah,
doubt.
beyond the reasonable
Right.
doubt, the fact that okay,
Are
sharp,
they
it's my friend,
safe?
but I don't know their
be
past. I don't know what they've
It's a very
done.
good point.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly. Even like a simple example, like the taxi driver, like someone who's gonna take your child,
like in a
the
school
transport
bus.
drivers,
Okay,
and whatnot.
okay.
Like your simple basic people
Yeah, for
doesn't
real.
necessarily have to be that person have to have like a job like a 9 to 5 or something,
Yeah.
but it's someone who's within the community and
Okay.
who sees how you move where you're not at home, the kids are alone and stuff. So you need to we need to know those
okay.
people. You
So
get
it
me?
should be made fully
It
public
should
down to
be
ground
made
level.
public. Yeah.
Amen.
Honestly,
To ground level to anybody have access to that.
Okay, guys. I agree with you guys. Né?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, to ground level, I don't know about that because we all know how society is.
Yeah.
Like we
Right.
know, like we can get really crazy. Like
course.
people can
As
do
South
like
Africans.
yeah, and like
Do you feel like
even if-
the perpetrators wouldn't be safe if we knew them?
Yeah, they wouldn't
Why should
because
they
they
be
are.
safe?
I'm not saying they should. I'm not saying they should be safe though. But also, guys, there are people who are really trying to change. You know, who are like,
Okay.
But
and then
now-
You
the
bring up a good
society.
point.
It's gonna create a lot of chaos. Like from my side, I feel like if we bring it to that ground level, it's gonna.
So
create a lot
where
of
where do you
chaos.
think that access should like? Okay, fine. You're not saying ground level, but where
Yeah.
where should the access start? Like,
I don't know. Maybe like medium, like you guys said.
It shouldn't be available-
employees.
No.
People
Okay.
like people are employed and stuff like that.
With that,
they get access to at least.
okay, I understand that, ne? But with that, I kind of feel like it wouldn't do justice to
At
the victims and
all.
stuff. In a sense,
Yeah.
Utini, like I feel like like someone who has a problem with, well, not even a problem, but someone who's a sex offender or something. That thing is mental. You get me?
It
Okay.
is,
It's
yeah,
not like a
mental.
criminal who's gonna be stealing money, like petty
Right,
crime
right.
and stuff.
Okay, I
It's
see.
That's
mental.
something anybody
It
can
can
solve.
recur
like,
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah.
It's
a
more-
correctional
it's
service
more-
can help that. Like,
Okay.
like Nati say, you get a job or not,
it's
you can
like-
still will live within the community. Someone who's like a sexual offender, like that thing is mental.
Yeah, okay.
So-
It doesn't leave easily.
It doesn't
Come-
leave
Doesn't.
easily. It's gonna leave that person
Okay.
scarred. Or it's
Yeah.
it's not something easy. So
Okay.
I don't care if they're not
Deserve
safe.
to know, darling.
We deserve to know because it's a very like it's
I see,
a
I see.
very deep talk. topic,
Let me
yeah.
let me give you my point. I think it's a loaded question because I think it's a 50-50, né?
Mm.
I'm all for the register being known. down to ground level, whatever. One click away, I should know who's on my street.
Sure.
Especially like it's easy for us to talk now. None of us have kids here. None of us have hectic things going on. But once I have my children, you can't tell me that I can't have access to
Exactly.
It's a different ballgame. I understand. So my thing, I'm coming from the directive where, yes, it should, but also there's this little thing in the back of my mind where it's nagging that, okay, I know these people, then how now do I move about my daily life without, especially the ones who are trying to change? I'm not saying maybe there are ones who aren't trying to change. I don't know. I don't know anyone personally. But how do I now use my, I don't know, like how do I not ostracize these people? How do I not walk around them when I see Tawa? How do I not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, yes, what you're saying is we shouldn't protect the perpetrators, right? Because if you're a victim once, you're a victim forever. Like it's
Literally.
it's
You
very
can't
hard to
change
let
life
go of,
changing.
right?
can't
Scar
change
you
So
that.
why should the perpetrators not be going through the same thing? But then that tit for tat in society, is that a good thing or is it a bad thing? I don't know.
I don't know about that, but it creates a lot of
But right now,
chaos,
it's like,
guys.
whose
It's just
safety do we
the
care about, like
Okay.
the perpetrator or the victim.
victim.
Honest.
I
the
think-
victim.
And it says most people who are like in prison for rape and stuff, it's not their first time.
Okay.
Like they've done before.
Yeah.
They just got caught that
They
one
just
time.
got caught
Okay,
that time.
I see your
so
point.
just think
Oh,
about it. How many
true.
times has happened
okay.
where no one has caught them or any especially right now when
Good
you
point.
like especially when you check on TikTok and stuff, you see people like these girls posting their things like I'm gonna end the video with someone who did this,
Yeah.
and only to find out there's so many girls have went
Yeah.
through that.
By
It's
that
Okay.
same person.
It's insane.
Okay.
But the fact, Butini, and yeah, but the same person, mind you, it's the same person. Atio Chomi, he also did that
Like,
to me.
kabang.
And then it makes you think, it's like, this person.
Because we don't have access.
Yeah, so because we don't have access.
to like.
So that means anybody can also fall
Okay,
into
so-
that
so-
trap.
So they're endangering society by
Basically.
South Africa by not making this list fully accessible is endangering
Yes.
society.
Yeah.
Are we agreeing on that?
Yes,
More than
they
anything.
are.
Okay.
They are.
Okay. Let me because there has been a conversation in government to make like steps have been taken by ministers. I can't quote the article, but I know that I did research on it.
Yeah.
Steps have been taken to try and bring the accessibility down.
Okay.
You know, take it away from the employers, law enforcement, just bring it down a little bit, you know, to a point where it's not that hard. You know,
Okay.
I mustn't go through 7 hurdles to
Yeah.
know who's on my street.
I feel like
And it's a few years away. It's an implementation
Yeah.
thing. You know, it's not going to be here tomorrow.
maybe
Mm-hmm.
the lowest extent we can go to, like, I mean, schools also deserve all like that.
Yes,
schools,
yes.
people with access
To children.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
wait, do schools have that? Like before
I am not sure, but I
don't
think
think so.
schools should count because it's on an employment level.
okay, yeah.
Like
Okay,
you should
makes
be able
sense.
to do background checks on teachers ban who you're
Yeah.
hiring for. So I think it is accessible at that level.
Okay.
That brings me to South Africa's list, by the way, is not fully public, not because it's a snacks thing or whatever. It's not fully public because South Africa has privacy laws in place. It's called the POPIA, what you call it. I know from it as an actor, it's a protection of personal privacy act, right? Is this first of all, the POPIA is a good act because it does protect our privacy, but now it's clashing with this. Is the list not being made fully public because of privacy laws a good thing or a bad thing? What should we now do? Should we now amend that privacy act?
it's
Yeah.
kind of
Because they can't, they're doing this right now.
yeah,
they can't,
they are.
you know what I mean?
It's kind of a double-ended sword because our constitution like values dignity and human rights.
Yes, yes,
even
yes.
for convicted people,
Yes,
right?
uh-huh.
But then again, that unintentionally protects
Mm-hmm.
the perpetrators.
So it just
does.
becomes a whole cycle.
So it's just
Okay.
like a cycle where they're clashing.
Okay.
then-
Let me just give an overview on it. The Protection of Personal Information Act is South Africa's data privacy law enacted to give effect to the constitutional right to privacy by regulating how organizations process personal data, etc. So that's basically what the POPIA is. But now, and let me just ask a loaded question. Should we amend the POPIA?
Yes.
think
Because now it's clashing with making this
It
issue.
should be amended.
It should be
Yeah,
amended.
because I feel like at some point you have to lose some rights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Honestly.
you're gonna abuse your rights,
Yes.
Okay.
why not lose them?
And if you've been convicted of it,
Okay.
Because
We
to be
revoke
honest,
it.
Doug, yes, our system protects criminals more than
It
protects
does.
Does-
like,
Everyday
our-
citizens.
Does it
protect us.
protect them indirectly because of these laws?
Yeah,
Yeah,
indirectly.
they do.
Yeah, indirectly,
Alright.
it does.
It doesn't protect us. It protects perpetrators, which is
Okay.
Insane,
very wrong.
chum.
It is
Mad
crazy.
had.
Like
Okay.
we're not safe in our own country, guys.
Yeah,
we don't
but
feel safe.
it has to. But like to a certain point, they have to lose their
Okay.
rights.
Mm.
Like that
Especially-
specific right.
So you're saying if you've been convicted of a sexual offense, proven guilty, convicted,
yes.
Yeah.
you should
Serve
in
time,
some in some to some effect
Yes.
forfeit some of those personal privacy
Definitely.
rights
Yes.
for the betterment of
Yes.
society.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
I mean, what did you think would happen?
Okay.
honestly?
Because you have broken the
then-
law.
Yeah.
You have
Because of-
broken the law. You
Yeah.
gave
Because the law,
Okay.
the law allows
They use
them.
that law to continue.
Yeah, the
Okay.
law allows them.
Yeah.
They have
Okay,
the
fair
right.
enough. So we're all agreeing that the POPIA should be amended.
Yeah, but
It should be.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay. Let me now ask you a little bit of a loaded question. So, guys, what if you're one of that? I'm not going to say they're a small minority. What if you're part of that little group
Yeah.
that's been wrongfully accused? And not just wrongfully accused and wrongfully convicted. And now, by the way, let me just look at it here. Being found guilty of a sexual offense, being found guilty of
Yeah.
a sexual offense against vulnerable persons will result in one's name being put on the national register.
List.
So now envision this. Wrongfully accused. I'm not saying it happens a lot. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know the stats. Wrongfully accused, wrongfully convicted. Now you're automatically on the national register. What then?
I
If
think-
it's made fully public, what then? What does that look like for that person?
That's why I think the people who should be going on the list are
Mm-hmm.
only convicted people who have went to trial,
Okay.
appeals, and all of that. And
But there's
for one
still-
to get convicted, even you should have like to a lot of trials. Had
Proven
appeals,
guilty.
so there's
Yeah.
more than enough evidence for you to be
More than
convicted.
enough.
There
Yeah.
are people who are wrongfully convicted.
Yeah.
And are serving actually. They're still
Yes.
in prison. Yeah.
Yeah, but like it's like only a minority of them.
because of lies.
You know, yeah, only convicted people, but people who haven't went to trial, being proven guilty, only the accused. No, they can't enter the list. Then
Because that's
only
not- that's-
convicted.
But what if you're
Yeah, you're
convicted?
convicted. That means
Mind.
you
Come
still
say you
Imagine,
do everything.
what is that gonna
And then
do
only
to your
find out
mental
this
health,
girl says,
guys?
This person says, no, I lied. He didn't rape me or she didn't rape me. Like what then?
But
But you
now-
understand? Like, you
What,
serve time.
also, what then if the list is made public?
Yeah.
Fully public. Like
Yeah.
I know that. disclaimer. I'm just using him as an example. Okay.
Yeah.
I know that my friend has been wrongfully accused, wrongfully convicted, and now his parents, his friends, his children are one click away from seeing him on that register. It's
that-
not,
And
you
that's
know what I mean?
permanent damage.
That's permanent.
yeah.
What is that?
A
gonna do to
reputational
your
damage is
mental health?
permanent. But
And also, I'm asking this because you know us as a society, as black people,
yeah,
we're very, very handsy.
real.
When things are in front of us, it's very quick here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's very quick to put a tie on
right
somebody
now.
right now, not far away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but hey, but in khona bamrape. Ah, ngiyazi ubani.
Exactly.
And then
So,
yeah,
so guys, what then? What then?
But like,
I think there's something first before even applying all of these stuff,
Yes.
we need to fix our system before,
Okay.
before that. How yonke into izohamba kanjani ukuthi they're gonna check. They have to be like they have to be guilty beyond
Yeah.
Yeah.
reasonable-
Okay. To
Yeah.
remove all reasonable
yeah,
doubt.
reasonable
Yes, for
doubt,
sure.
where
Okay.
everything has to
Yeah.
be like
Okay.
not just randomly. No, he was
Yeah.
But
convicted and stuff.
should okay. In the case that the list is made fully public, should there be also a way to, I don't know, from the because guys, you can be a convicted felon, but you still have human rights. Should there be a way for the accused and the convicted to sort of appeal their being on the register? Should that be a thing for them?
Yeah,
No.
I feel
No.
like
no, once you're convicted,
Uh-huh.
you appeal being on the register. Honestly.
we should know
but
you.
wait.
Yes, we want to know.
Oh, okay. Wait, are you saying someone who's falsely accused?
Of-
Of,
No. Anyone in general, should they
After background
should they
check,
have
Yeah,
the right?
like they should make sure that they
appeal.
arrest the right person because like,
They are being
imagine-
on the list.
they are being on the list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
should they have the right to say no? But I feel like I should be removed on grounds because again, things are very case specific, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not everything is as plain as it looks.
Okay, that means his case is gonna have to be.
Should pass certain
Yeah.
things.
So exactly before we can just like, okay, no, it's
Okay.
fine. We're gonna take you off there, and then he goes on and does the exact same thing in a different time.
I
So wait, can I ask you a question before
Okay.
that? We're gonna ask. So do they say where they stay currently, or is
Yes.
this happening? Oh, my God.
Yes, on a national. I'm going to use the United States as an example.
Yeah.
The United States. If you pull up there, I'm not sure if it's accessible to me. I haven't really tried. I'm probably going to try after this episode. But from what I hear and what I see, on these, these Netflix documentaries.
Okay, yeah.
They literally pull up the neighborhood,
Yeah.
and you can literally see it's tagged from house to
Yeah,
house. You
it's
can
tagged,
see a
that's
red,
true.
what, and then when you pull it up, you see this person's personal information, age, current living situation, house number.
What?
Everything is there. You know
The
that
address and
Claire
everything?
Usbani from down the street is a registered
That's
sexual
crazy.
offender. Right.
yeah.
So are you changing? Are you changing your
Oh
what you
my
said
God.
about that?
Yeah, no.
And that's accessible to the
I'm
public.
not.
That's accessible to the public, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. It just depends on the society. And I'm bringing it back to the society we're in. If that list was fully accessible in our society, what does that look like?
Yeah. Yeah, knowing our society, I would
Yeah.
lie. Yeah. That person would be dead by tomorrow.
Hey, guys,
And that's a heavy thing to say.
No,
Then they
like-
must just stay
Yeah.
in jail, honestly.
Like-
no. Okay, with that, it's like I don't think people would just randomly just go there. and
Fair
go
enough,
like
fair
this.
enough.
Also depends like on context of the assault.
Yeah, the thing is, forget. As much as I hear this argument, that as much as we're trying to figure out a better way for this,
Yeah.
we shouldn't forget who we're trying to protect. Because now it seems like
Okay.
we're trying to protect
Okay, fair enough.
these
Fair enough.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're trying to protect our kids, bro. We're trying to protect
Yeah.
our sisters, everybody.
Okay.
So if you ask within this person that does something like this, you
Mm-hmm.
know it's like, yo, this person is a
Sex
yeah,
offender.
a sex offender, like a registered sex offender. Nah. So you can keep people safe. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
So more than anything, we should stop about trying to protect the perpetrator.
Honestly,
yeah,
because they asked
more than
for
the.
it.
But guys, perpetrators have human rights.
No. Listen, that's
Yes.
like
I'm not
Because
standing
they're
up for anything.
human,
I'm trying to
obviously.
level the
Yeah,
playing
they have
field
human
because
rights.
They
law
do, but
always has to look
they
at
don't
both
deserve
sides.
to have human
guys,
rights.
that's
They don't
honestly-
deserve to have
don't
human
deserve
rights.
to have human rights.
That's like
They
stealing
don't.
5 rand out of your mother's purse as a kid and not expecting
Yeah,
a beating.
punishment or
Okay.
something.
To me,
Yeah.
everything has consequences, and they know
Exactly.
that.
They
Obviously,
don't-
we're not for
They have
violence.
human rights, but they don't deserve.
What
human
if
rights.
you're trying to reform, or you genuinely it was I'm gonna be as scenario specific as I can
Well,
without knowing
guess
any
what?
individual.
That person's mind who you like violated
Yeah.
will never be reformed.
Forget.
Okay.
They'll never forget it.
Yeah.
And you're
Facts.
just trying to reform, go about life.
Okay.
No.
So
Check
you're
out-
saying the least that perpetrator can do is at least be known.
Yeah.
Be known.
That's the
Even
least you
if-
can do.
The least
Like
you can do.
you can
Okay.
say sorry and what.
Yeah.
All of that is not gonna help.
Yeah.
No.
The only thing that's gonna help is us knowing you. It's
We
like
know that.
we know.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
it's
wanna
danger.
label.
Like that's your punishment, dog.
Yeah, that's your
That's your
honest-
punishment.
Okay.
Like that's something you're gonna have to live with for the rest of your life.
Okay.
Then you just serving that Musi,
Mm-hmm.
for rape, yeah, you serve 15 years.
Okay.
Even that 15 years is cut into half, so it's like 7.5.
Oh, okay,
years.
with
Yeah.
possibilities of parole, all those
Wait,
things.
one-
So after 7.5
Mm-hmm.
7.5 years, when you go out of prison,
Mm.
you can still like fix your life.
Yeah.
And live a normal life.
Yeah.
That person is gonna be scarred for the rest of their
Yeah.
life.
So the least you could do is at least you know.
Us,
Totally.
we know
when
you.
you have a criminal
Yeah.
We
record.
know you. Like live with that
2017,
shame,
oh.
dog.
Okay.
You just
First
have
of
to
all,
live with that shame.
disclaimer, right? None of us here are. We don't have a criminal record, so
Yeah.
I
When you have a criminal record,
I kind of,
it's
I-
you don't get
Uh-huh.
a job.
I kind of like avoiding things wherein the people I feel like we should have had somebody with a criminal record, yeah, because I feel like it's easy for us to talk.
Okay.
Yeah. because
But
they
also,
understand.
you know what I mean? I try to
then again,
avoid
the
those
others try to
us
defend
against them
themselves,
because now they don't have a voice. But anyway, that being said, I want to give you guys a scenario, ne?
Yeah.
So think about this. You are accused of a sexual offense, right? You're charged with that sexual offense and you're awaiting trial. Specifically to your gender, do you think going into that trial, the law favors you or not? And I'm going to start by making myself an example, right? Just to show you what I'm trying to get at here. So let's say I'm charged with a sexual offense. God forbid.
Ish.
In any lifetime, God forbid.
Umpaga.
But I'm charged with a sexual offense. I'm awaiting trial. So meaning I'm behind bars, whether I'm out on bail or whatever, but I'm awaiting trial. I'm going to trial. Do I think going into that trial as a man, guilty or not proven guilty, but innocent until proven guilty?
Yeah.
Do I think the law favors me? As a man, personally, I think it does not. Regardless of whether, keep in mind, regardless of whether I'm guilty or innocent,
Yes.
I think the law does not favor me. And I'm not saying that to be nuanced or say something
Yeah.
funny. I mean it simply from the perspective of, as a man, if you have a rape charge against you, regardless of whether it's been proven or not,
Yeah.
Mangoba has a rape charge.
Yeah.
You already, you can hear it. You can hear the
Already
rhetoric
that
that's been
shame,
taken.
yeah.
So going into that trial, I'm not saying it's a factual thing. I've never been charged with rape, but I feel like going into that trial already, you can feel the courtroom, man. You
Yeah.
can feel, no, man. At the very least, you're walking out of here with some time.
Yep.
You know, as a man, you're not thinking I'm going to be fully acquitted unless really all the charges are, this person is talking complete things that cannot be proven. But I feel like as a man in society right now, in South Africa, if I go into a rape charge trial, the law does not, and also the law shouldn't be choosy, but I just feel like the atmosphere of the law will not favor me.
It'd be different, yes.
Yeah, will not. What do you think?
I think that's real.
True.
I mean, gender does affect perception. Like as a male, you are most likely to be deemed guilty because I mean, if we check the stats, most of the time,
Fair,
It's
fair enough.
man.
Fair enough.
It's
Fair
always
enough.
man.
victims are children and women.
And women.
So if we just choose to ignore that fact, like that's not fair.
That is.
Can I ask you a loaded question? Can you answer it from a queer's perspective?
I think it would be even
It'd be even worse. How so?
Even
Why?
worse,
Why?
right?
Uh-huh.
Because number one, there's hate towards queer people.
Okay.
Number two, you are dressed up as a woman, so you can do these type of stuff.
Okay. I see your point.
Shit.
Ooh,
I hear that. I hear that.
let me.
Philo, what do you think as a woman, if you have a rape charge against, or whatever sexual offense they're trying to charge you with, do you think going into that trial, the law will favor you?
I think also like your personality that also has like a great impact because let me tell you, how powerful women are. Like, I mean, when I say powerful, like wealthy women.
Yes.
Yeah, those type of women who
Okay.
are like maybe divorced or married, they have money, and they take advantage of a lot of young boys out here.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, like we all know that.
Bantu.
We have been taking advantage of you.
Bantu's running too loud.
I'm sorry, I didn't know this was going on.
I'm sorry, Bant. I'm
Okay.
sorry you had to go through. I'm joking.
Jesus.
But a lot of women, they tend to do that. Powerful women. Also character. I feel like character also has like a great impact because the person that they have to do like a background check. Like, what kind of a person are you? Like,
Wait.
would you really do something like
wait,
this,
wait,
guys?
wait,
Honestly,
wait,
like,
wait,
do you get my point?
Ima, I want to bring this case specific to you.
Okay.
Let's say right now you, Philo, are charged with a sexual offense
Me.
against the other gender, of course, against the man. Do you think you are waiting trial? Do you feel like you have that thing of it's okay, I'm a woman, so I should win this? Do you think the law favors you going into that trial right now? Be honest.
No. Guys, no.
You feel like it doesn't favor you? Does it favor the guy?
No, it doesn't favor the guy.
It has to
What
be
is
like
it?
some.
It has to favor someone. No, like
Okay.
personal opinion. I'm bringing personal opinion into this because the law is not favorable. The law is the law. right? But I'm saying your personal feelings.
Obviously,
right now-
compared to guys, I think it does like favor women.
Okay.
Compared to like with guys, it's hectic. Like
Okay.
with.
So you feel like it
does-
would favor you right
It
now?
would, yeah. Like percentage.
Because there's like why ish, we should have had more women here. What's going on today?
Masai
Going on
Baka.
today? Because it's a very different thing, right? Bantu, you're 6'1", however many kilograms, and you're like, it's a different dynamic.
Yeah,
man.
but-
When they look at you, then they look at this 5'5" woman and they're like, no man, come on. Then they look at you, you're accused of doing whatever you were doing to someone like Bantu.
Yeah.
The law's like,
no,
yes, fine, it's
doesn't make
possible,
sense.
but 1
Yeah.
plus 1.
Obviously,
You know
it's
what I
gonna
mean?
favor the woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. Like,
Yeah.
do you feel like because there's a human element, all these people are human, lawyers, judges.
Yeah.
Do you feel like going into there, they're like, no, man, Philo, you can
He's
beat
a
this
lawyer,
case
yeah.
easy."
Like
Okay, to answer your question, I feel like it wouldn't favor me.
Okay.
Yeah, but in a sense, because not multiple times, but like I've seen also with friends, like they've experienced that. Like into like, and then a girl would accuse him of rape or
Yeah.
something. That
And they'd be
actually
like-
something that just happened like not recently, like a few months back. Same shit.
Okay.
Same shit. Like lo muntu lo wela adlula, umnyango walapho uvulekile. And
Okay.
then he didn't even enter that, but his head was faced that direction. We even had to go through the cameras to see my guy.
Okay.
This girl is screaming rape there.
And she's
Like,
saying it's
yeah,
rape.
she's saying it's rape. They had to go look at the cameras. You can see on the cameras like this person actually like walked past. Yeah, but the very same second, like everyone was against him. Everybody's looking at him some other type
Yeah,
of way
okay.
to a point where he had to move out because the community or like people who stay there already saw him as that, even
As that,
though
okay.
being azange yenzeke le nto leyo, angitsho?
accusing.
So it's hard being a gent, especially for a case like that. Yeah. Also, bayabheka lento bokhuluma ngayo ukuthi look at weight. Yabona nami I'm 6'2".
Yeah.
Ntombazana wazothi kanjani uvumile
Yeah, you know what I
obviously
mean.
umfana lo or into ezinjalo.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I feel like accusing somebody of rape, it's crazy. It's a
And
bit
it's
like
happens
like,
a lot of
guys
times
who-
more than you think actually.
How
it's
so?
like
How is it
why?
crazy?
Like why would you do that? Do you know how
Like,
crazy
do you
that
mean falsely accusing somebody of rape?
false?
Yeah,
Yeah,
false.
like doing that, like
Okay.
ladies who do that. Like I feel like nah, that's just wrong. Like
Do you think it's like a power thing?
yeah, because they know that-
I've okay. Now we're in the
Obviously,
realm of
police
science
officers.
fiction a little bit because I've heard of these scenarios wherein amicably, sorry, a woman and a man leave a club, right? You've never met this woman, but you're taking her home for the night for whatever purposes. You get there, you do your business, you sleep, you wake up in the morning. This woman says, "Hey, 2.5 or else."
yeah,
Umvuso.
Yeah, 2.5 or else.
yeah.
And
I'm gonna get
I've-
you arrested.
I've never been third party to these things, so I'm not saying it with a personal perspective. I've heard these stories where apparently, this woman's dialing 911 and saying,
Bro, I saw that
And you
shit
know what I mean?
happening
Just-
in front of me.
I
Yo.
Imagine.
I would say it's a power thing. I honestly don't know. I've never been subjected to it and I don't want to speak on it, but that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we all hear these stories sometimes.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I think it is a power thing.
Okay.
It is a power thing. She knows easily.
They're
Like
gonna
the
believe
law
it.
is always gonna be on their
Yeah.
side.
Okay. What I hate this and I mean I hate it in a good way. I hate this this kind of conversation because we're always talking about the other gender as men.
Yeah.
Let's flip it a little bit. Would we I don't know, is it a power thing for guys to do that? Do guys do that? Is that a thing?
Like
that
accuse
they
a
were
Yeah,
girl
accusing
of
Like
women
rape.
of
falsely
is that a
accusing
thing?
somebody.
Is
Not
it? No.
really.
I
Not,
don't-
not
Why? Why is that?
because obviously
Because which man is gonna say they were raped by a
Exactly.
woman?
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a stigma thing.
Yeah.
What if it really happens to you as a man?
I had like
I don't think you
Regardless,
tell
regardless, queer or not, what if it happens to you as a man? Like what
exactly
It's not easy to
as a
tell the
guy
bruise.
to go
Okay.
there.
Or actually go to the police station. Say
And you know what they say?
'Cause-
They say they're gonna laugh at you. Like
'Cause
if you
you-
tell them that, like
even
is that
How
a thing? Is that a thing in
Bro,
police stations? I've never heard
bro,
of that personally.
you even
They said
see
that.
like the
They're
comments.
gonna laugh at you.
Like you should see the comments like where maybe Bati
Mhm.
a 20-year-old teacher has been accused of having sexual relations with Umtana Weskolo.
Okay.
Umtana Weskolo maybe who's like 15 or 14.
Right.
And then you see the comments from the bruiser like, yo, I wasn't gonna tell anybody. Yo, this kid is living my dream.
Yeah.
And whatnot. Like
okay.
it's coming from the bruise.
Yeah.
So now knowing good how niggas feel, you think it's easy to tell anybody about that. It's like, yo,
fair.
Dwana, it's this person, no, we had sex and I didn't want it.
Mm.
Bros are gonna look at you otherwise like accept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Okay, I see your point. I see.
You get me? So it's not easy telling to
Yeah,
go
it's
to the
okay.
police station about that. Like,
Officials even worse, baby.
dog. Bazokuhleka bona lapha
Yeah.
police station. Awuve lo mfana uthini? Awuchazi
That's,
indaba
that's,
yakho.
that's the thing. That's the thing that needs to be
99.
fixed.
Imagine.
That's the thing that needs to be fixed because
Yeah.
yeah, man, it just needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
It's a topic that should be easily handled, and we shouldn't expect any sort of bias from law enforcement.
Yeah. facts.
Law enforcement should look at it as equally as they'd look at it if I was a woman.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
sure.
They should take my claim just as seriously.
That's serious.
Just as seriously. But yeah, let me pull it back a
Reel
little
it
bit.
in.
Pull it back a little bit. Initially, when we started this conversation, right? I put it to you that should the South African National Register for Sex Offenders be made fully public or not?
Click away.
I started off this by saying yes. I'm gonna save my answer for last. What do you say now after hearing
Nah, this
the
is
argument
getting
across the
interesting.
board? What do you say? What's your final stance at the end of this episode? Yes or no? Fully accessible.
Should it come with a reason or just yes or no?
Just a yes.
You can give me a reason, but keep it short.
Okay.
I think yes. Honestly, I don't give
Okay.
any reason.
Still yes. Okay, right?
Yes.
I think yes.
Fully yes.
Yeah, fully yes.
Okay.
Yes. Click away.
Okay.
It has to be.
Amen.
It's click
I think I'm
away.
given click away. Like I have to have access to that shit.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
have to have access.
I'm gonna be a little bit of a fence sitter. I'm gonna say yes. Yes and no. Yes, because we should have these things, guys. We should know. We should know. I don't trust Tabo from the police station only knowing what's going on my street. You know what I mean? Especially after we stop being 20-something-year-olds and now we're talking serious things and we have children, all that stuff.
Yeah.
No, because currently in the climate of politics, if we made it fully accessible, I don't feel like there'd be any sort of cover. I don't want to say cover because now it's a bad word, but I feel like there'd be no thinking about Jesus is going to sound wrong, but thinking about the perpetrator in a sense. I feel like we have to mend a lot before we can say fully yes.
Oh, fix the system before.
Fix the system before we can say yes,
Okay,
because
okay.
now we're just, you know what I mean? Everything has a process, but I feel like yes, in the long run, not even the long run, the short run, we should have access. You know, we should, because what if you are and you don't tell me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So to cut you off, nah. I'm gonna have to second that too. I wanna
Okay.
like Leegutini, before even putting it out there, the system has to be fixed.
Yeah.
The
Certain
system-
things have to be put in place.
Yeah, like even
But those certain things shouldn't take too much time, guys.
Yeah. This is South Africa. Honestly, they should
Uh-huh.
just make this list public.
Okay.
yeah.
There's no system that's gonna be fixed
Uh-huh.
yet.
Okay.
Won't.
Okay, so yes. And then yes,
I
but.
guess.
Yes.
Okay,
but-
okay, okay.
No, put me on part two. Yes, but yeah.
Yes,
I'm
but,
saying
yes,
system has to be
yes.
fixed before
Okay,
that.
okay.
As much as
we're
we're not
all-
trying to protect them, we're not trying to protect them,
Yeah.
but like
Why are you saying yes?
And guys, keep in mind, we're answering this in the current climate of South Africa's, quite frankly,
Yeah.
bizarre sexual offenses that I'm
Yeah.
hearing lately. The rate, I think, of crime against women is
Hey,
mind-boggling. I actually can't believe
come on.
it. Something like one every 1 minute, and I don't know what the hell is
Yes.
going on.
It's
But
crazy.
currently as we
keep
speaking,
this conversation in mind. Comment. Let us know what you think. Guys, comment. Then go on, don't just. But you can, because I actually want to know what the public thinks about this rhetoric. But until then, we must bid you adieu. It's time for us to go. It's been a
Yeah.
long day. We haven't eaten. As you can see, I'm sipping out of my
Hey,
See what I'm saying? But there's water in
I
there.
am an amapi.
There's water in there. And just like that,
Freezer.
just like that. You're trying to cut me off. But just
Hey.
like that, guys, we have come to another, quite frankly, very informative episode of Under the Effing Sun. And once again, I have to read my outro because I will never learn this outro word for word.
got
Sorry. So far, nobody has sued us, so the internet shall not refuse us. And just like the roaches in your kitchen, we will be back.
Woo!
And that's us.
Bye.
Lovely.
Thank you.